Hi, and welcome to this training on how to list and sell more properties using SMS text message marketing. It's specifically for real estate sales professionals, whether you're an agent or a broker or a sales manager or a sales director. And I'd highly recommend you stay until the end so you can learn all about it now before your competition does. Okay, so today you will learn the importance of text message marketing, the advantages, disadvantages, and the difference between short codes and long codes. I'll provide some important things to keep in mind just from a general mobile marketing perspective. I'll cover an SMS marketing property tool solution to make yourself stand out from all your competitors. Hidden opportunities for yourself and others where both can benefit or all of you can benefit. And also how this can help you get more listings. Okay, and I know that I've talked to a few real estate agents over time, and one of the key pain points has been that basically if they could have an evergreen supply of listings, that would obviously make their job and their brokers' jobs a lot more easier. Okay, so who this is for? So this is for you if you want to maximize your advertising return on what you're already spending on. You know the value of your list and engaging it, your list/contacts. You want a solid formula to generate more listings, add value, attract new clients, and stand out from the crowd. And you want an easy way to remain top of mind to property owners for the however many number of years, on average 7 years, when they are not transacting in a property. Okay, so the 7 years is the average of how long people move between a house. So, as I said, it could be more or less for different people. Okay, so who am I? So my name is Sam Cito. Most call me Sam anyway, mainly because it's short, I guess. And I myself am a short person, so... but yeah, basically I'm the founder of my company, Reach for Freedom Proprietary Limited, and my two main websites, as you can see on screen, are reachforfreedom.com.au and richrealestateagent.com. So obviously now you know why a lot of my work deals with real estate agents and helping real estate agents out or real estate sales professionals out. So feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn as per the link there, or just search on Samuel Cito. And if you are still skeptical of whether I can help you, so as you can see there, 38 people have recommended me. So, you know, I'm not saying this to brag, but I've proven that I can help people, and I know I can help people and give value to people. So there's just a couple of example recommendations or a couple of snippets there. And here's a few more. Okay, so one from Dr. Jacob, one from Jenny, a home stager, and one from Joanne. So I'm just going to skip now because, again, this is not about me, this is about helping you. Okay? So a quick introduction to mobile marketing. So everywhere you go, people are attached to their mobile devices. And they aren't just phones anymore, okay? Today's mobile phones, they're more like portable computers, alright? With options like SMS, downloading apps, MMS, QR codes. The possibilities are endless for mobile marketing. People are emotionally attached to their phones, okay? Many times they leave the house and they're like, oh, I need my phone, or I lost my phone, I need to go get it, or if they lose their phone, they get all worried. Okay, and there's a continual ongoing innovation of smartphones, okay? You know, Apple, they're always putting out the latest iPhone. Samsung, they're always improving their latest Galaxy series, okay? And there's obviously lots of other different brands from which people can choose from, whether it's Sony or whatnot, okay? Okay, now the ITU, a UN agency, said that there's over 2 billion internet users, but there's more than 5.3 billion mobile subscribers. Okay, so that tells you the size of mobile, and that was back in 2011, 2012. Okay, and access to mobile networks is now available to 90% of the world. Did you know there's 5 times more mobiles than desktop computers? There's more mobiles than cars in the world. Ain't that crazy? And 51% of all local searches are done via mobile. Okay, so that means that half of people searching on their mobile for their nearest agent or their nearest property, you know, so it shows you the power there. specifically on SMS. So SMS is obviously a method of marketing in which the ad content is sent to a mobile phone via SMS. I say ad because we're talking about marketing here. Obviously, sometimes you may just get a quick message from friends saying, hey, how you going, or whatever. Okay, yep. And one of the biggest reasons for SMS and why you should be using it if you're a sales professional in real estate is because, unlike email, 90% of text messages are opened within the first 20 minutes. Okay, and this obviously ensures that more subscribers on your list are seeing your messages. I put there and you. Okay, so because think about yourself, right? I know at least in my situation, with emails, I always have many left unopened, unread by the end of the day. And some never get read, okay? Whereas my SMSs, my text messages, at the end of the day, generally I've got none left, okay? Unless someone messages me by the time I'm already asleep, generally all my SMSs, they're cleaned out by the end of the day. So as I said, how about you? How do you think this relates to you? Okay, mobile marketing is also cheaper than other forms such as TV, radio, newspapers. Okay, I've noticed that obviously many newspapers, they obviously put in real estate advertisements of properties, and look, I'm sure that SMS and mobile would be a lot cheaper and also a lot more efficient than things like newspapers too. As I said, they're more cost effective too. Okay, some further concrete facts. The number of mobile connected devices will exceed the number of people. That's from Cisco. I'm going to whiz through these because I'm sure you're already bored of all these facts and want to get to the good stuff. Okay, so SMS coupons are redeemed more than emails. Again, the SMS versus email comparison. Okay, 95% of smartphone users keep their phone within arm's length. I mean, how crazy is that? Okay, and it takes 90 seconds for one person to answer a text if they're asked something. Okay, compare that to email, where, as I said, a lot of times I just leave it. I have so many emails just not attended to and left overnight or for days. Okay, so I just referenced 3 sites there. I'll just quickly show you so that just as proof that I'm not just making all this up. So this was the Cisco article created in February 2014. So that's the fact I referenced there. Okay, by the end of 2014, the number of mobile devices will exceed people on Earth. Okay, the next one was WebDAM. So, as it said there, by 2015, spending or marketing will generate 400 billion compared to 139 in 2012. So obviously this is US and we're here in Australia, but you know, I'm sure you'd agree that we're fairly similar in terms of, you know, first world countries, big on mobile, big on technology and whatnot. Okay, and there's the SMS coupons fact, where it's the coupons for SMS are redeemed a lot more than email. Okay, and then lastly, viral blog. So there's the 3 stats I referenced there. So 91% within arm's reach. Okay, 90 minutes for a person to respond to email, 90 seconds for text. Okay, so we'll now talk about the advantages of SMS. Okay, so SMS, it's used by the masses, and so there's already big potential. It can be sent to a huge number in a short time span. I've already talked about how it's quicker and better in terms of open rates and response rates. Okay, the disadvantages, it's the character limit. Okay, 160 on average. It can have a negative impact on your company or yourself if used incorrectly. Okay, for instance, if you just go out there and buy a list of mobiles and then basically message them all, you know, okay, you should never do that. Okay, use your own. You should only use SMS for your own contacts and your own list. Okay, and some mobile phone numbers are registered with Do Not Disturb registries, so if you send them an SMS, it may attract a penalty. Okay, unless of course they choose to join your SMS list, which is what we all promote and what, as I said, it's what you should do. Okay, things to keep in mind from a general mobile marketing perspective. So marketing that works on a PC may not necessarily work on mobile. You know, the smaller screen, it's more mobile. There's less attention span because people are always fiddling on their mobiles, or it's always on the go. For instance, it's only when they're at a traffic light or waiting for a bus or train, okay? You should try cover your marketing, your mobile marketing, to suit as many of the popular devices as possible. And you should always measure and analyze performance, okay? SMS, it's all about being clear, concise, and effective. So basically, the message should be short and precise. Now we're going to cover long codes and short codes. So some of you may know the difference, but for those that don't, there's two main options for implementing text messaging into your marketing campaigns. One, short codes. Okay, as the name suggests, it's just a short code. Okay, and long codes look like a proper mobile phone business number. Okay, so one looks a bit spamish, or a bit like a game. You may remember those games of, text win to 12345. Again, as I said, looks a bit spammy, and then the other is a long code. So short codes, as I've said there, they're shorter, duh. Okay, they're also easier to remember, though generally they only try to remember it if, say, they've heard it on the radio, or as I said, it's a short advertisement on TV where it's, text win to 12345. That's the only reason why you'd want to remember it. Okay, short code disadvantages. Okay, they look confusing. Okay, because as I said, they don't look like a proper phone number. The keyword competition's fiercer. Okay, so basically, you can only use one type of keyword for each shortcode. So let's just say if you wanted to have your clients text the keyword house to shortcode 12345, it's likely already taken, so you'll have to come up with something different, okay, a variation. It's also very tough attaining in Australia, okay, and I know this because I've already tried, and it's much more regulated than getting one in the US or UK. Long codes, again, you text free to a proper business phone number or a proper looking mobile phone number, such as that on screen, and it's simply actual phone numbers integrated with text message marketing. The advantages, it's basically the opposite. Okay, it looks familiar to people, and it allows you to do things short codes don't have, for instance, voice capability. The advantages, they're generally dedicated phone numbers, so basically if you've got a long code, it's for your use only. Okay, generally it's not shared. Okay, so basically there's a lot less chance that a code will have already been used by someone else. Okay, secondly, it's far cheaper. Okay, if you want to own and use your own shortcode, it can cost you $500 to $2,500 per month. Okay, and then you need to add on the texting fees. Okay, you can of course share or sign up for a service or for someone else's, but again, you'll be narrowing your options for keywords in your SMS campaigns. The disadvantages, okay, it's longer, duh. And my recommendation is long codes. Okay, again, it's less alien, easier to obtain, and it's far more better value for money. Okay, which I've already covered, both in price and in limitations. Okay, so what is this virtual property tour solution I raised at the start? Okay, so do you know how many people are looking at your ads and interested in what you've got listings on? Would you like to know? Okay. Would you like to provide a better experience for your potential prospects or clients? Would you like to sell more properties? Would you like to list more properties? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're going to love this system. Here's why. And here's how it works. So you simply take your existing advertising and make a slight change. So look at the before and after of the following two ads and see if you can notice the subtle variation. So here's the first one, standard ad there. As I said, this is just all made up, okay? It's more about the concept rather than, this is how you should make a listing brochure, okay? So there's your first concept, and here's the second. So what's the difference? The first, the second. So the difference is that red text there, text list 1232 long code number to take an instant virtual tour on your mobile device. So by adding that one simple sentence, you further increase your ad's potential to deliver additional value to people looking at your ad, which, as I said, you're already paying for. Okay, when you create a brochure for your home or flyers or you put up the big stand in front of the house, you're already paying for that. So all you're doing is adding one extra sentence. You'll be doing something that 99% of your competitors aren't doing yet, which will put you ahead of your competitors. Okay, so how it works is, let's just say a person's driving in a car, they notice the board, the listing board in front of the house, they then get advice, or let's just say they're going for a walk, and they're interested in the house. So the person in the market for the home will simply text the code, the campaign code of whatever house they're interested in, to a dedicated phone number which you have. Automatically they'll then be sent to a virtual tour of the property. This can be done in a few different ways. So the first way is, we can take pictures of the house from either from your website, or you can send the full digital versions to us, and we can then make an animated slideshow tour of the home, complete with all your info, pictures of the home, professional slide transitions, commercially licensed music. The second option is for you to take a recorded video. It can be 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes of the actual house, thereby creating a quick video tour of the property. We can also create a professional custom YouTube channel for you to post all your videos using either method to showcase all your current listings and inventory. Or, of course, if you've already got a YouTube channel, this SMS service will simply leverage what you're already doing. Okay, if you're already posting regular videos of your latest listings. Okay, so as I said, after they text the code of the house to your long code, they'll automatically receive a link to the YouTube video. Why YouTube? Because it renders perfectly on the vast majority of mobile devices. Okay, so where the magic happens. So within around 30 seconds from when the person texts the code, you'll also receive notification from 2 different mediums giving you their phone number and the code of the property they're interested in. Okay, it can be a text message sent to any mobile phone you want, or an email to any email you specify. If you're an agent, you can have everything sent to your email, or your phone, or both. If you're a broker, you can have everything come to you, so then you then disperse the leads to your agents, whether to follow up with them, or just ask, hey, did you check out the video, or just look at some intelligence, maybe asking the buyer or the seller, or buyer obviously, since they'll be interested in buying the house, asking them things like, are you looking to buy soon? How soon are you looking to buy? Or are you looking to move? If they're looking to move, maybe they're looking for an agent, where you can then also talk about becoming their listing agent, their selling listing agent, okay? This also opens up hidden back-end profit opportunities for you to add more money to your bottom line by periodically sending your list different offers. Okay, so here's just a few ideas. You can send notifications of, and it's not just offers, okay, it's also things like new or similar houses that they're interested in, open house or auction dates for the house they've opted into, they've shown interest in, financing specials. Okay, you can also send them to different affiliate offers, okay, or joint venturing with other professionals where they agree to pay you for each lead or for each sale. Let's just say, 3 months down the line or a year down the line, they contact you because you've built that solid relationship, and they ask you, do you know, a plumber or whatever. You may then have a lead type agreement with a plumber, or again, more for directly after the sale, they may require a mortgage or insurance or credit repair, okay? You can also send polls, okay, to find out what your potential buyers are looking for in a house. Is it, being close to a school, or is it being close to public transport, close to the shops, okay, whatever. You can also create contests, okay? The list can go on, and you're only really limited by your imagination. So what's great about this system? It provides value to potential buyers. It can help you get more listings. It's inexpensive compared to other means. It hands down improves the advertising you're already paying for. Okay, that's the big key. It's trackable, okay? Okay, and this is the real power for you real estate sales agent professionals. Imagine going to meet a seller to try and get a listing on their house, or to get their listing, or to get basically them to agree with you to become their listing agent. You then have them text a mock code to your dedicated long code marketing phone number. To their surprise, within moments, they receive back a link via text, and when they click the link, it takes them to the YouTube video tour of their house. 30 seconds later, your phone notifies you of a text message that reads, "Someone is looking at a property right now. The code is 100 Jackson ST. You can reach them at blah 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 blah." Okay, so I just made that code up. That code could be for a property which is at 100 Jackson Street. Okay, whatever. It's totally up to you what you want to make or how you want to structure your codes. Now, of course, this won't work all the time if there's no previous listing with pictures, but you can sure show them another listing you have using the system, or you can create a generic example to show your potential seller to help them become your first seller using this powerful technology. Think about how many other real estate agents do you know doing this. Until they catch on, it's likely that you'll be the only one able to offer this tremendous benefit to sellers, and also buyers, as I mentioned previously, for sending the videos. Talk about standing out from your competition. Okay, so the big takeaway I want you to take is you're already paying for advertising, whether it's in magazines, newspapers, flyers, brochures, postcards, printing your business cards and the likes. Why not utilize a text marketing system to maximize its potential and start collecting leads of interested prospects looking for a new home, plus marketing to them after, once they're now on your list, once they've opted in legally, okay? Even better is you have a very unique tool in your belt to help you get more listings. So, just wrapping up, have I shown you the importance of text message marketing, okay? The advantages, disadvantages, short codes, long codes, and the stats on the power of SMS and the power of mobile marketing. I've shown you important things to keep in mind. SMS text message marketing, the virtual property solution to make yourself stand out and also provide value to both your buyers and sellers. Hidden opportunities for yourself and others, okay? As I've just covered recently, you can form agreements, joint ventures with, mortgage brokers and whatnot, and how this can help you get more listings. Get more listings, plus also build up your contact list. So the question to you now is, where do you think we should go from here? What are your thoughts on what I've presented in this training? If you believe that, yes, I can see value in this, I agree with Sam here, this sounds good. Well, the only thing I can guarantee is if you don't take action, nothing's going to change. Okay, now just note that there is 100% nothing for sale in this training, okay? By the time I've finished this training, there will be nothing for sale. Amazing, right? But regardless, some people may be asking, well, this all sounds great, but what's it actually going to cost? Forget about the cost, the investment, okay? One new sale from this will more than cover the investment. It should be obvious that that'll happen easily, okay? By one new sale, I pretty much mean having already got a listing, okay, a successful listing which has been sold, okay? The commission in that should be more than enough to cover the investment. And again, that's just one listing, okay? Forget about potentially getting multiple after having built up your list and shown potential sellers of your differentiation due to the SMS power, etc. Okay? And again, recouping the investment's not the point. The point is we're talking about transforming your business to an ideal business. Now, I mentioned business there. Now you may be thinking, their business, what are you talking about? I don't have a proprietary limited corporation or whatever. Basically, what I mean by business is, yes, you may only be an agent for a broker, but in a sense, technically, every person is running their own self. So by that I mean, that's what I mean by business, okay? You run your own business, you earn your own living, you make sales and whatnot, okay? So that's what I mean by business, even though you may not actually have a real estate company, okay? And as I said, it's all about giving you the power to live your lifestyle and put in better systems and put in better processes for both buyers and sellers, and you simply can't price that, okay? That's priceless. Okay, so as I just mentioned, there is literally nothing for sale as part of this training. What I do have for you is, if you are still open to what you've just learned, and as I said, if you're now nodding your head going, yes, I can see the power in this, yes, I want to make use of this, if you're still open, go to that link there. type in g00.gl/DC uppercase G, uppercase U, lowercase r, and uppercase P. Okay, so go to that URL there. It's case sensitive, so please make sure you type the G, the U, and the P as capitals, or else it won't work. And that link will point you to this richrealestateagent.com link. Okay, it's basically just a shorter link rather than having to type out all this, richrealestateagent.com/SMS-marketing. If you're still open to the solution, implementing this solution in your real estate endeavors, go to that link there. g00.gl/DC capitals GU lowercase r capital P. Okay, it will then take you to a form where you can put in obviously your details, and then it's just a little short questionnaire just so I can get a bit more information of where you're at, and even requesting, when's the best time to call you, when's the best time to reach you. Okay, so we can obviously then discuss about this. Okay, so what's your decision? Okay, if you've said yes, I'm interested, then I appreciate that. I appreciate you basically again acknowledging that I do have value to provide. And look, even if you haven't found value in this, I hope you have learned something. Okay, I really hope you do, and I haven't just wasted the past hour of your life. Okay, so if you've said yes, I look forward to helping you get more listings by making prospects wowed and for you to stand out from your competitors, building up your contact list without spending one additional cent on what you're already paying on advertising/marketing. As I said, you're already spending on your newspaper ads or your the flyers and brochures and putting up the listing stand in front of a home. Okay, you're already spending on all that, right? And I also look forward to putting more leverage in your life, okay, to re-engage with your contacts easier and to give you more time to do what you love. So I'll just finish off with a couple more testimonials. Okay, highly recommended, commitment to excellence, okay, great at communication and attention to detail, knowledge-based top shelf, well-versed in helping local businesses maximize the effectiveness of their marketing efforts. Okay, thanks Tom. So again, it's in your hands. Okay, feel free to contact me. Filling in the form is the easiest way. As I said, g00.gl/DC capitals G and U, small r, and then big P. And finally, look, if you've got any feedback on this training, I'd love to hear from you. Maybe you thought that I wasted my time talking about long codes and short codes and whatever. You're free to let me know. Give me any feedback, because that only helps me help you or help others in future. So you're more than welcome to provide your feedback, or you're more than welcome to give any feedback from this training. Okay, doesn't matter if it's good or bad. Okay, as I said, it really doesn't matter. I only want to help you in future and others in future. So the only way I can do that is if you give me feedback. So as I said, whatever it is, I'm more than open to listening to it. If you believe that my voice sucks, for example, or you thought that maybe the training was a bit too long, maybe 15 minutes, maybe a more comfortable or a preferred viewing time, I'm more than welcome to hear it. Okay, because as I said, that'll only help me help you in future, if you want it, of course, and obviously other people. Okay, other than that, as you can see, that's pretty much it. So as I said, if this rung a bell, if this made sense, apply at that link, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.